Before the video starts, I want to say that all the information we talk about today is from the following article. If you want to read it for yourself, the link will be in the description. Now, let's get into the frickin' video. Hey, what's up guys? It's Summary Pear, and today we're going to be talking about Battlefield 6 and new information that's been released about the upcoming FPS shooter by DICE and EA. Before we even get into that juicy information, please like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on Battlefield 6 and this new information we're going to be talking about, because it is crazy. Alright, let's hop into it. So as a fan of the Battlefield franchise, I was definitely turned off by Battlefield 5. I guess because I'm so used to the modern shooter, sort of the Call of Duty-esque sort of vibes of the game, primarily talking about Battlefield 4, really. I think a lot of Battlefield fans, when you think, what is your favorite Battlefield, they say, Battlefield 4, it is my favorite. They're gonna say that, and I would agree. But now that we're getting Battlefield 6, and supposedly leaks have come out that it's going to take place in a modern era, the modern era, 21st century, I'm really excited. I'm really, really freaking excited for what we could possibly get. Because honestly, Battlefield 4, though it had a very glitchy, horrible launch, overall, it was a great game. Come on. We all know, Siege of Shanghai, we're in the giant skyscraper and, it's about to fall over. You better get off of it, mate. It's gonna fall over. You jump off, jump in a helicopter, take out 5 guys. That sort of thing. It was freaking amazing. And I know people have, done similar things in Battlefield 1 and 5, but there was just something different. Some sort of... It's hard to kind of describe it, but if you played Battlefield 4, you know. You know. That's all I need to say, is that you know. But anyway, new information has been released about Battlefield 6. And so, me, looking at this article by TechRadar.com, I was like, oh, well, let's see what juicy goodies are in this article. And to my surprise, there's not too much information, because for some apparent reason, EA has been very secretive about, really anything about Battlefield 6. We really don't know too much, right? Leaks will say, oh yeah, modern era, blah, 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 right? But not a lot has been talked about. And supposedly we're going to be getting an announcement in June, some sort of like teaser trailer or more information. Hey, great, but it's not June. It's May. Of the filming of this video, it's May. And do I want to wait a month? No, I don't. I really don't. But what can you do? Obviously, there's a reason why they're keeping it under wraps. Obviously, if we were to talk about video games being leaked to hell, Mortal Kombat, Lord have mercy. Talk about half the roster being leaked before the game was even announced. The thing is, we as gamers, right? Gamers. Gamer. As gamers, we're very, 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 we want to know everything. You know what I mean? We want to know everything about the game that we love. So, obviously, when it gets to the point where it's like, the company's being so secretive, we go crazy. So, here's the article by TechRadar.com. And according to the EA DICE CEO, or should I say EA CEO, Andrew Wilson, he says that, hopes that the power of the PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles will bring massive and immersive battles to life with more players than ever. With unprecedented scale, obviously the maps are going to be humongous. I mean, we are talking about, the next gen consoles, PS5 and, Xbox One, which, if we're talking about next gen consoles, these are powerhouses. We're talking, they could run things pretty well compared to a PC. I mean, the specs are there. But he also goes on to say that the next vision of Battlefield takes all the destruction, player agency, and vehicle and weapon combat that the franchise is known for and elevates it to another level. So when an EA, president tells me that, I'm already sold. You sold me on, it's going to be freaking awesome, okay? That's what I could just sum this up as. It's going to be bigger than ever. And when I say it's going to be bigger than ever, it's going to be bigger than ever. If I say that one more time, someone hand me $1. Ha ha. Whew. Shouldn't be a comedian. Anyway, it goes on to say that the rumor is that the game could possibly feature 128 player maps in a battle royale mode. Oh no. Anything but a battle royale mode, guys. Listen, I don't want to see, because I'm being completely honest with you, I'm sick and tired of seeing these awesome game franchises implementing battle royale game modes. I get it, right? These big AAA companies want to make money. EA, money hungry mongers. Money hungry mongers. All they care about is profit, guys. Listen, they have guys in suits come into these, sort of meeting rooms, and the CEO's like, well, Charles, how are we going to make more money? And, some guy in the back, one of the game designers goes, how about we add a battle royale system? Of course, all the little 4-year-olds will love that. And he goes, yes, I absolutely love it. Let's call it Battle Royale. I see Fortnite making hundreds of millions of dollars off their V-Bucks. How about we do something with our Battlefield franchise? And of course, it takes away, at least in my opinion, it takes away from the actual single player and the actual good multiplayer. Some franchises, I think, don't need a battle royale. And in my personal opinion, I don't think Battlefield needs one. And obviously, if they were to make one, right, which, from the article, most likely they will, I don't see it succeeding. Because I feel like the way Battlefield works, and the way the game engine works and everything like that, the way you play it, I just don't feel like it's gonna run smoothly, compared to Call of Duty, which is a very, very fast-paced way to play the game. I mean, you spawn in and 5 seconds later you're shot by a 4-year-old who's like, oh, Mum, get the camera! I got me a 360 no-scope! And I'm just here like, well, I paid $60 for a 4-year-old to kill me in a video game. Well, a whole bunch of moussaka. That's a Hercules reference. Great movie, by the way. But anyway, we're getting sidetracked here. The article goes on to talk about a lot of things that are actually making me kind of nervous about the game. Yeah, I was scrolling down and I saw that, there was sort of a Q&A section, right? And the article says, in response to someone on Twitter asking if Battlefield 6 will have stupid cosmetic items like Battlefield 5, which, like I was talking about earlier, what can I say? That's sort of what's happening now with games. Spending a lot of time on making cosmetics. Anyway, Battlefield leaker Tom Henderson confirmed that as far as he knows, the new Battlefield will have wacky cosmetics due to the nature of the setting. Oh no! Oh no! I get it. The leaks were like, yeah, it's gonna be a modern theme, but if we're talking like robotic dogs, yikes! We already know what happened with dogs in Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Call of Duty Ghost. Not a good game. Not a good game at all. Oh Lord, that's not good. that just gets me really nervous. But there's also talks of the game being released, according to the article, on current gen consoles like PS4 and Xbox One, which is surprising to me. Obviously, you know, I think it'd be better off if it just came out on PlayStation 5 and Xbox One, or Xbox Series X, excuse me. But I see why. Get a bigger audience, make more money. But it's going to be interesting to see how the game's going to perform when it's going to have so many more things added to the game that it's really going to be pushing the hardware of last/current gen consoles. I'm going to be genuinely surprised to see how that works out. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, what can I say? Last thing the article talks about is Battlefield 6 being a more live service game. Oh Lord, live service. EA CEO Andrew Wilson says that the company already has a plan in mind for Battlefield 6, that it will launch as a AAA Platinum experience but grow bigger over time with live service elements to ensure the game gets long-term engagement. Words like that scare me. When you have words like long-term engagement, live service games like Anthem did not work out. Hopefully, that's not going to happen to Battlefield 6. I wouldn't wish a game like that much trouble. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end and listening to me ramble. I know everything was kind of discombobulated, but if you could, like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on this information. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Anyway, this has been Summary Pear saying, bye Pears, get strong. Peace out, guys.